indicators of what's going on inside your body. Now, in one way or another, we all piss and poop, moan and groan. If you've started a keto diet and noticed some changes in the bathroom, you're not alone. Today, we're breaking down the different types of poop, feces, what they mean, and how a keto lifestyle can affect your gut and your poop. Your stool gives a clue about your digestion, hydration, gut bacteria, and overall health. Everything from texture to frequency to color can tell you something about how your body's responding to what you eat. And when you change your diet, like going keto, your poop can change too. Doctors often use something called the Bristol Stool Chart to describe poop types. Type 1, hard separate lumps like little pebbles, usually a sign of constipation or dehydration. Might even be a low-fat diet. Type 2, sausage-shaped but lumpy, still constipation territory. Type 3 and 4, like a smooth sausage or snake, ideal poop, easy to pass, healthy gut movement. Type 5, soft blobs with clear edges, okay if occasional, but can mean your gut is moving a bit too fast. And then the type 6, the fluffy pieces with ragged edges, mild diarrhea. Type 7, watery, no solid pieces, classic diarrhea. Been there, done that. So, yes, poop can be categorized, and no, you're not weird for checking. Because, my friends, we all do it. It's part of normal human process. We've got to eliminate the stuff your body says don't need you. When you switch to a ketogenic diet, your digestion often reacts, especially in the first few weeks. Here's why your poop might look different. Type 1, type 2, constipation. Keto often involves cutting carbs like fruits, grains, and legumes, which also cuts fiber. Less fiber plus dehydration from losing water weight can make stool harder and slower to pass. Here's a tip. Increase water intake, add low-carb veggies, and consider fiber supplements if needed. Tip 2, loose stool or diarrhea. Some people's experience keto often involves cutting carbs like fruits, grains, and legumes, which also means you've cut fiber. Less fiber, dehydration from losing water weight can make stool harder and slower to pass. Here's a tip. Increase water intake, low-carb veggies, add more fat. Probably the best. Loose stool and diarrhea. Some people experience keto diarrhea early on. This can happen as your body adjusts to digesting more fat, especially if you increase it too quickly. Another tip, ease into fat intake and avoid artificial sweeteners, which can make it worse. Now, greasy or floating poop? High fat intake can lead to steatorrhea. That's basically fatty poop. When your body doesn't fully absorb fat, this can make poop look oily or float in the toilet. If this happens a lot, talk to a healthcare professional. It can signal fat malabsorption or other inflammatory processes going on. But simply stick to the process. It's probably temporary and you'll get over it. Another one on the oily poop. Add a little bit more salt or minerals to your diet. That will help also. More frequent bathroom trips? Type 5. Some people notice they poop more often in the first 1 to 2 weeks as their gut adjusts to your new diet. This usually stabilizes as the body adapts to ketosis. Now, how to keep poop healthy on keto? Good poop is all about balance. Here's how to support your gut on a ketogenic lifestyle. One is stay hydrated. Keto increases water loss in some cases. Eat some non-starchy veggies like leafy greens, zucchini, and broccoli, but stay away from spinach, too many oxalates. And again, there's some natural fiber in some of those, but add more salts. Mineral salts can be really helpful for that. And healthy fats gradually. But one of the problems with people eating fat, most of it is rendered and been cooked. Go to the raw fat, even the raw butter. That might be something to give it a chance. Now, keep moving. Keep moving. Moving motion is motivating. We are born to move and do some work. Gentle exercise. I love to do at least an hour walking every day, some light weights, 100 push-ups, and get to work every day. For gentle exercise can help stimulate healthy bowel movements. Now, how to support your gut with the ketogenic diet? Well, ketogenic diet supports your gut with some fermented foods or probiotics. Now, again, maybe with your doctor's guidance. This is always our disclaimer in here, by the way. Support your gut with fermented foods or probiotics. Your poop isn't just waste, it's feedback. On keto, it's completely normal to notice changes as your body adapts to a low glucose, sugar environment where it's always burning fat, but you have too many sugars floating around, which cause damage to every cellular process of your body. I want to remind you, keto does not mean you go from switching burning glucose, sugars, to fat. It simply means a low blood sugar environment because you were either doing more fasting or you upped the fatty meat and lowered the plants and sugars. That's really it. Now, keep an eye on the type, frequency, and texture. If anything feels off or lasts too long, talk to a coach, cheerleader, or your medical practitioner. Now, if this helped you understand what's going on in the bathroom, give this video a thumbs up, like and subscribe, and remember, listening to your gut starts literally in the gut. Take care.